They're not dangerous.
Yeah, they are. They eat people, babies, and dogs.
In that order.
In that order.
They start with the people, then they eat your babies, then they'll eat five.
Hey, is this your pet? Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Hey.
So, Si, what made you decide to walk in today after 75 years on this planet? You just found out alligators are dangerous creatures?
Well, I was looking at the magazine with Willie's picture on it, and I read about alligators.
Put your mic.
No.
Fix your mic. We're just getting started.
All right, get the mic in. Okay. Nope, I was looking at that magazine with Willie's picture on it, so
And you
I
skipped
read
the
a
part
little bit about
Willie.
him. Then they have some alligators in there.
Then he went to the interesting part.
And hey, look, hey, I didn't know they was as dangerous as they are.
What?
Yeah. Oh, they'll get you.
And look, no.
Did you never watch the Crocodile Hunter?
Oh,
I know it ain't alligators, but they cousins. Like,
Well, I should have knew, okay, because that's one of the prehistoric
yeah.
dinosaurs.
If he's made it that long,
Yeah.
he's pretty good at what he does.
I can tell you that I'm definitely afraid of alligators.
I can
Well,
confirm.
only the real
Be
big
nowhere
ones.
near it.
Having taken Phillip alligator hunting, I can confirm this.
Well, no, because only the big ones are really dangerous. The old big ones.
Yeah,
Okay, because if they're, they get like
kind of fits.
8 feet. Normally a big one is 8 feet long,
I'm not.
It's pretty good
Okay.
size.
I'm
but
not.
they get way bigger when they get older,
Yeah,
and they're dangerous one because hey, look, if your kid's swimming or your dog swimming in a pond and there's a gator lives there, hey, it's dinner time.
And they're fast. Can't
Yeah.
they run fast on the ground, too?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not afraid of an alligator on land, but I'm not entering the water with one.
well then you ain't getting in no water around here than in
Well,
a swimming pool.
I was
That's true,
just
I
gonna
do.
say,
Probably.
yeah.
Because if you
I
do,
probably
you
do.
in the water with them.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny we're talking about this. You know what Carter told me last night?
Uh-oh.
Alligator on the playground at school.
For real?
For real.
Oh, little guy took off walking.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, because he's out there by Black Bayou.
Yeah.
All
No,
the kids
'cause
are out on the playground, and all of a sudden they see something moving over there, and there is an alligator on the recess playground.
Yeah. Guarantee you that's a little male that got tired of getting his butt
That's
whooped and
scary when
he
you're
took
a
off
kid.
on
I
a
got a
walk.
story
That
about
right?
that. Okay, look,
Here it goes.
a kid from up north.
Bum, 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 bum,
Okay.
bum, 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 bum.
I was at when I was in the Army.
That's cool.
My E5 under me. Okay, his brother comes to town. They're from north. Okay, so we go fishing, and we're fishing in a lake in South Louisiana, which is full of gators. Okay, so look, we put in the boat, on the creek, and I'm paddling to go to the fishing hole. Well, I come around the bend. There's a one about 6 foot long, and I said, "Hey, don't make a sound. I'm gonna catch that thing. That's about $200." Well, it scared him. He made noise, and the gator went under. Come around again on the next one, right? Okay, this one's about 8 foot long, big one. I said, "Hey, this one is big money.
Big
I said,
money.
Do not make any noise." Well, he made noise.
Yeah, he's scared.
No, he is. So look, we're fishing all day and we're drinking beer. Okay.
The fear's leaving.
No.
They're getting
Look,
brave.
Look,
Yep.
we're using shiners, so I always throw a few handfuls of ice in the shiner bucket to keep them alive. Well, this water's ice cold, so he got the last shiner, and I'm fishing, and I ain't paying no attention. He empties that ice water on me, and I said, "I'm gonna get you for that. I'll get you." Yeah. So, like I said, we was drinking beer, and he had about a 6-pack, so he had to take a leak.
Uh-oh.
So look, he's got overalls on, no shirt. Okay.
Familiar.
Look, so he's on the back of the boat taking a leak. Well, I just take my foot and just in the water he go. Look here. He's done seen 3 alligators, okay? This kid is head first in the water.
He gone.
The next thing I know, the next thing I know, he's standing in the boat in front of me. And I'm doing this. He ain't even wet. He went head first in the lake and didn't even get wet. He literally walked on water and got back in the boat.
Scared him that
That's
bad.
what
Oh
them
no,
alligators
his
would do.
eyes, look, his eyes was that big around.
I generally have a way different experience when I drink beer.
But hey, I couldn't believe it. And look, his coveralls or his skin wasn't even damp. I could not believe it. He did not get wet. He went in the lake and was back in the boat.
He just latched onto the side of the boat.
Just because that right like that right there.
That ain't even a big one.
No, that ain't a big one.
That's a little guy. You can have fun with him.
Carter was excited to see it.
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, one of the places we duck hunt's got a lot of alligators in it. So
Does it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
You want to go, Phil?
No.
I don't wanna talk
and
about
I'm talking about some big ones.
Yeah. So
Y'all ain't telling me nothing.
we got some grown ones in that one
Because
spot.
I guarantee you, I was walking the bank and a circle of water was about as big as both these tables. Just cool. Whoa!
The first
look.
time I took Godwin there, I dropped him off by an alligator pole. Said, yeah, just duck up right here. It'll be all right. There's a piece of bamboo with a big old hook hanging from it out there. He said, I know what that is. I said, I knew you did. It'd be all right. He ain't here, obviously. Otherwise, he'd be on the hook. Ain't
He'd be
big
on
deal.
it.
But it was, no, they're one of them deals that just,
Martin, you would have got kicked out of school because you would have been the kid that like walked up to it.
absolutely.
Here's the thing.
I'd have went and petted him.
Hey, here's the thing that impressed me about
you can
these
believe
boys.
that.
Look here, we're in the boat with a 20-horse marker on it, aluminum boat. And it's about 3 of us in there, and Phil's got it wide open. We're chasing a big one.
Big gator?
He's about 10 foot long. Look, here comes a buttonbrook thicket. Okay, that gator, hey, he ain't never slacked up, just threw it.
Oh, yeah, he can make
Phil
it through
said,
there.
well, if he can do it, I can do it.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong again.
Wrong answer. Look here, hey, boom, all of us go after boat at the front. And hey, that gator parted that junk like it wasn't even nothing.
Yeah. They're cool.
Bush done this and went back.
Now I will say they involve a certain amount of respect. If you fool around, they can hurt you.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're not to be played with.
Not to be played with, not to be fed,
Yeah.
not to be held captive. Like they're not that deal. But they're a fun little animal.
Oh no. Me and Josh Galt, South Louisiana.
Yeah.
We go to a restaurant. Okay, so you're driving in and you're all driving in by all these canals.
You're in an airboat?
No, in the truck.
Oh.
We're driving along, and here's all these canals, okay? Well, we just caught like 40 or 50 trout.
Mm-hmm.
So Josh filleted them, and he just kept the carcasses, and guess what? We go up there and start throwing them in the pond. And son, you ain't... You walk up there and look, and there's nothing. That first carcass hits the water, and then you see little bumps coming up in the moss.
Mm-hmm.
And here they come.
Yeah.
I mean, just, hey, all sizes,
Mm-hmm.
Then the big boy comes out and everybody left. All the little ones.
Yeah, like why do you have a fear? Did somebody do what Si did to you, like scare you with them or
No,
what? Like,
I think it was probably when I was young and went to the zoo and I saw the alligators and I was scared of them. And I mean, just from fishing.
You got scared animals at the zoo?
The alligators?
What zoo was
yeah.
this? Joe Exotics?
No.
No, the local zoo. I just don't
Now,
like
hold on now.
alligators. I mean, Si don't like snakes.
No.
that zoo got them big old tarantulas in it. I ain't about that life.
I mean,
but you're at
I don't
the
like those
zoo.
either.
I know, but like spiders are sneaky, man. Them big old rascals get
Hey.
out of there. I ain't about spiders. Me and them, we don't jihad.
I mean,
too
I'm
much.
not like, hey, let's go look at the spiders and snakes at the zoo.
And like right now, you know,
I ain't
it's
never
bow
got
season.
afraid of an animal at the zoo.
Right now is the worst time of year to deer hunt
Oh, no.
because you're going because it just opened.
Yep.
But in every trail in the woods, there's at least 57 spiders across it.
Oh, yeah.
And you walk
Yeah.
face first in them in the dark, and you know he ain't gonna hurt you. But man, just that feeling
Well,
of that
see,
big
that-
rascal.
Well, some of them will.
Yeah, some of them will, but most of what you're
Most
gonna
of
walk
them,
into
yeah.
right now are just big, vile, nasty looking
Yeah,
banana spiders.
Yeah, they
and-
are
Yeah.
bad looking.
See, that don't bother me. I can have cobwebs in my face. I don't like that. But the purple tail wasp and the alligators and snakes, nope.
Oh, I had a wasp come attack me the other day on the deer stand. I'm sitting up
Did
there
he
by
pop-
myself.
Hold on.
Did he pop you?
No, he got dope pop, but
Oh.
he
Oh, yeah.
he come in choosing violence. And I took my hat off and I showed him violence.
Like Al
Hey,
did on
that's a
that.
two-way street there, buddy.
Yeah, I was up there minding my own business. There wasn't no wasp nest, wasn't no nothing. He come up there wanting to stare in my eyes. I was like, that ain't gonna work.
No, ain't gonna work, Hammer.
Whop,
Hammer.
got him.
That's
But
funny.
well, that is I mean, alligators they can mess you up, but I mean, not if you treat them with respect. That's one of them.
You're not
deals.
messed up till they've latched on and start spinning.
Now, if you fooling around, y'all's talking about like wanting to be on the bank with them. Now Now, see, you go during nesting season and you get
Oh,
around a nest with
yeah.
a mama.
Yeah.
See, I heard they can run like 35 miles an hour. Is that
I'll just tell you
true?
right now, you would
Johnny
be
D?
you would
Yeah.
be bit before
Yeah.
you knew she was there. You'd
Yep.
just be like, "What's that
Yeah.
sound? Wop."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just her doing what the good Lord put into her. She taking care of her little one. I mean, you do. Brittany do the same thing to you right now. You go mess with our little ones. I'm sure Allison do the same thing. You mess with y'all's kids.
I'm more
Hey,
afraid of Brittany.
And I
than
didn't
am
know
of
this.
others.
I didn't know this. Yeah.
On our Duck Commander teal season video this year, opening morning teal season, there was an alligator in the pit blind we hunted. Had no idea till we got in there with us.
Ooh. Yeah.
He's a little guy, little 4-footer.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was crawling around in the blind with us in the dark.
Hold on.
If
So
he
how'd you
bought
get him out?
Reached down there and grabbed him.
Yeah.
Nope.
The best one was, hey,
Reached down there and grabbed him behind the head and threw him out in the decoys.
me and Stone go down to Josh Goss, South Louisiana, to hunt teal with us. They got a lot of gators. Okay, so look, Jason goes with us one year. And Jason says, hey, a bunch of teal jumped off. They're going to the blind. Bunch of teal jumped up. And Jason, let's hunt here. And Josh said, well, I got a better place right down here. He said, well, hey, you just got 50 up. So Josh said, okay. Yeah. So look, here comes a bunch of teal. They come in. They kill 4 of them. And Josh starts laughing. And Jason says, what's so funny? He said, I'll just give it a minute. You'll see. So the teal right there flopping, and hey, you see a little ripple coming. Yeah. And no, hey, first thing you do, now look, they're in an aluminum boat that you just put in between cane for the blind. Okay, the gator comes up and puts his head on the boat and looks at all of them. And then slides off.
Our Canadian friend
Yeah.
is going,
No, look.
Hey, we had alligators on the playground yesterday. It's
No,
big
and look, hey, he swims out there and he looks back at him, eats the first one, turns around and comes back, puts on his fist, looks at him again, and then he goes, eats the 5 they kill.
oh, yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Like,
we got
hey,
that. We got it
no.
on video. Yeah. No, it's on one of our teal hunting videos
Yeah.
from down there. Yeah.
Yeah. And Josh said, hey, that's the reason I didn't want to hunt here. He said, because when he hears that boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, he said, the dinner bell has been rung.
Yeah, no, I ain't fighting for
And
that
here he
bird.
comes.
Well, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
You know what I like? Being hydrated.
Me too.
And you know what I really like? Blue raspberry.
Well, hey, look, and the cool thing is Louisiana's hot, and it can even be hot into the fall. And when you're outside working in the woods like we are, you got to stay hydrated.
That
Look,
was delicious.
easiest way to stay hydrated, just throw you some Hoist in your cooler, take off. You're good to go. Hoist performs like IV in a bottle. Their formula closely matches your bloodstream for immediate hydration. For those of you that drink traditional sports drink, now is the time to make the switch. Hoist contains half of the sugar and 3 times more electrolytes than traditional sports drinks without any artificial dyes or preservatives, and it's clinically proven to keep you hydrated longer than
Hold
just
on.
water.
Hold on.
What happened?
I drank a whole blue raspberry and now I'm on strawberry lemonade.
That's good. That is.
Dragon
Hey,
fruit's where it's at.
and that's what we're talking about. Look, we got
Let me try that.
There's 6 flavors that you can try. Hoist proudly hydrates our U.S. military and is one of only 3 electrolytes approved by the Department of Defense. If it's good enough for them, it should be good enough for you. It's definitely good enough for us. Look, my favorite flavor, watermelon. I'm only not drinking it because somebody's got to read this to y'all, and everybody else.
I just tried and they're all so good.
Hey, but I'm just telling you right now, if you like watermelon flavored stuff, the watermelon's fantastic. Johnny D, strawberry lemonade is really good.
Blue raspberry is my favorite, but I'm partial to blue raspberry thing.
Do we not have scroll?
Dragon fruit.
There's one
Dragon
more.
fruit's
Peach
awesome.
mango.
Peach
mango is
mango.
really good too. I got to try all this before y'all got this.
Y'all didn't tell me. it
Oh,
had
man.
Look, so I can tell you all about it. Look,
I'm in.
there you go.
I found peach mango.
Right now, I'm busy with my strawberry
Look.
lemonade.
And Hoist is available in lots of places. In Louisiana, you can find it at Rouse's. And to find a store near you, just use the store locator on their website. Or you can save 20% by using code DUCK when you purchase from drinkhoist.com. Visit drinkhoist.com and use code
Duck.
today to save 20% today.
How is it? Peach mango.
He done went back for
You
seconds.
report.
I'll report y'all decide. Pretty good.
Hey, there you go.
There you go. Phillip, you've been through the ringer.
And look, and I'm supposed to be taking care of Si.
Yeah.
You're going to be taking care of me. When we go to the airport, I'm gonna say,
Oh.
"Can we get 2 wheelchairs over here?"
So what's your latest calamity? Last time you thought you were dying and had gas.
What, are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
I'm not. Well, don't want to talk about all my calamities.
We all do.
Hey,
It's part of the contract that we
I think
signed.
it's part of. I think it's part of our niche is that,
that
we will talk about the crap that
that I-
happens in our life.
So when me and Si were out of town on one of the events on the way back, I told Si, I was like, my feet are hurting. You know, it ends up it was gout in one of my feet, probably both. I don't know. But anyway, so it's very painful.
You got a bad case of the gout?
you're too young to be having gout.
I'm 53.
I don't know what
mean,
you're
that's-
talking about. I had it 10 years ago.
You had gout?
I had
I'm
gout.
shocked that
I had
you had
gout
it.
pre-30.
I've never had the gout.
Now there is a genetic component to it, and my dad
My
also
uncle had it. Yeah. My
Okay.
uncle
What
did.
is the gout for
like-
those of us uneducated?
Your kidneys don't filter
Uric
your
acid.
Yeah, your kidneys don't filter your blood properly, so you have a too much uric acid.
Mm-hmm.
And it
in your
goes to your
blood.
feet?
Well, it'll go to a joint. It goes to where like blood
crystallized?
flow switches, and it'll kind of just gather there and crystallize, and it legitimately feels like little shards of like glass.
Yeah, like
in your,
needles.
in your joints.
Yeah, it's
just-
like excruciating. I'm telling you.
And
I don't wish
that's
it on
happening in
anybody.
your feet right now?
Yeah,
yeah. Does
it's
it?
rough.
It's worse at
Fun.
night, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
What a
I don't
fun
even want a
podcast
sheet.
topic.
Yeah,
I don't
you
even
can't-
want a sheet put on my feet.
That's right. You
because
can't
it
put it.
hurts so bad.
You have to sleep with that foot outside of any cover. Like it's just got to be there.
You have shoes on, though.
Shoes help mine.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well,
not while I'm
but
sleeping.
that would make sense because he said, "Hey, your toes got a fever."
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, if it's hot, yeah, you want it out where it's
No,
get the
but
wind.
what's wild is the weight of that sheet hurts it so bad.
yeah.
The weight of a sheet?
Yes.
I'm telling you.
It's crazy, man.
Do not. And
I
look,
just know. Look,
You can roll your eyes at. I'm just
I'm
telling
not
you.
rolling my eyes.
I've
I'm
slept
just
by
asking.
myself for 2 nights because I didn't want nobody around me. My wife
Hey.
was like, "You want me?" I was like, "Nope. I'm gonna sleep in the bed by myself.
I
No
just-
sheets.
yeah.
But
Don't
I-
turn the fan on. I don't even want the air coming
Yeah.
down and hitting
But I
me.
beat it. Now mine was partly because I weighed like 315 pounds at the time.
Weight ain't good.
You
for
beat
it.
the
Yeah.
gout.
Weight is not
We should
good.
get you a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
I was on
So-
medicine. I was on daily medicine, and then I swapped and made some changes in my life. I quit drinking sodas, quit drinking beer.
Yeah.
Well, just think about the citric acid in the soda.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's exactly that, but there are some things that you shouldn't eat. You know,
Anything
red meat, shell food,
Shellfish, yeah.
Shellfish?
Like anything that's
exactly
high in
what he ate.
purines.
That's what he ate down at.
Yeah,
we ate shellfish and
Yeah.
steaks every day
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
there,
yeah.
and it was good. I can't wait to go back. But I don't.
And
I
limp
don't
on
want to
back
go back.
home.
So what
But
about this?
Start
Mark?
drinking water now, because if you drink the water, you'll force your kidneys to flush it. So like,
Yeah.
just stay extremely hydrated.
So do you?
Is that why you drink more water than anybody I know?
probably,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm paranoid about getting it. That's how bad it hurts.
Oh, it's that. It is that bad.
When
I
you're
can't
on the
describe
when
it
you're
to
on the
you.
medicine, you don't get it. But I just don't want to be on daily medicine. I do not want to be
So can it flare
on a
back
daily prescription.
up on you? Can it flare back
Oh,
up?
yeah.
I've had one other
Oh, yeah.
time that since I got off of it that it flared up, and I went fishing one day, and it was like during the spring. So it's one of those cool days where I didn't drink water because I wasn't hot, I wasn't thirsty,
yeah.
I wasn't thinking, and I got extremely dehydrated. And so therefore all my, when you get dehydrated, your blood gets a little thicker. So it dumped a bunch of it at my left big toe, and I said, never again.
Never again. That's
So
where I'm at.
when I go fishing during the spring, I'll set reminders on my phone that say drink water. And I'll go back there to my cooler and get me a bottle of water, drink it. Just because you're not hot, you're not really, you're fishing. You're not,
Yeah.
you're active, but you're not doing anything to make you thirsty. But like during the summer, that's not a problem because it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's nice during the spring, you can get dehydrated so fast it'll make your head spin. But yeah, no, it's,
So when we were
they'll
leaving,
probably put you on allopurinol for a little while, get your uric acid down, and then see if you can get off of it.
Biology.
when we were leaving the airport, we had an
sucks.
80-pound lady, and I had to get her to push side because I couldn't do it. I couldn't walk on my foot.
He said, "My feet hurt.
And
I
then they
can't
were
do it."
going so fast I couldn't keep up. I was just like, I have to.
Johnny
make it out
D's
the
got
gate.
a gout story.
You do?
Remember on
Oh, that
Lunchbox?
was rude.
Remember, but that's what you didn't know nothing about it then either. And then when I come in with it, you're like, it really hurts that bad. I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Who is
Lunchbox.
Lunchbox?
Lunchbox had it whenever he was working here.
Who is that?
Lunchbox, he worked here for a long time. I love Lunchbox to death. But he came in and he just looked so sad. And he walked into Willie's office, and me and Willie are sitting there. We're having time of our life because, we weren't really working. We were just hanging out being friends. That was my job. And Lunchbox comes in, and we're like, Willie goes, "Hey, man, why are you so down?" Because, dude was just sad. And we didn't know he had the gout or what was happening. He goes, and he looked normal. He looked like Lunchbox always looked. And he's like, "Oh, man.
So much pain.
Just in a lot of he goes, "I'm just in a lot of pain." And it was so bizarre that me and Willie just started laughing because we were like, "Oh, hey, we'll all get through it together." But we didn't know. And he just and he worked in the warehouse, so he's walking everywhere all day.
Hobbling.
Oh, yeah. So he was legitimately in a lot of pain, but the way he went about telling us was kind of funny.
But I was the same way. So, see, my dad had it, and he would always talk about it and like, my toe hurt. And like, he's just like bent over in pain. I'm like, from your toe?
Yeah, get over it.
As a kid, I'm like, man, you making this up.
That's why
like,
you got it.
You're like sympathy. You're looking for some sympathy.
No.
Until I got it. And I said, no, this ain't nothing to be trifled with here. That's why when I went and met with a doctor, I was like, how do I get rid of this?
Yep.
This is a no-fly zone here. Like, and she said, well, you can do it. You just got to figure out what your triggers are and figure out, she said, and you will, and you'll avoid it, and you'll get off medicine probably. She said, most people just are not willing to make the lifestyle changes that it takes to do it. And I was like, yeah, okay. And she started telling me, cut out Cokes, cut out.
Yeah, but that's just sheer stupidity.
Oh, yeah.
Because as painful as that junk is,
Look,
that's stupidity.
and I can drink Coca-Colas and Dr. Peppers like people drink beer.
No.
I can drink them suckers one right after the other. Look, I like them.
Yeah.
Don't hear me saying I don't like them. I just don't do it. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hard
I'm
pass.
avoiding that.
It ain't worth the pain.
No, it's not. No, not at all.
I just know gout's bad.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, you know how they ask you what's your pain, where are you feeling the pain, 1 to 10? I'm like, 12.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's
12.
It's bad. Yeah,
12's like your arms falling off.
that's it. Within 13.
You would just as soon cut your toe off.
Oh,
Let me just go ahead and tell you. Yeah,
Is that bad?
It's
I
that
asked her. I was
bad.
like, "Can we just cut the toe off?"
Yeah.
Like, do I need my big toe?
Yeah.
Coach
Oh,
Prime
really?
over
I
here.
don't think I got
But
no
she-
use for it.
But she told me, she said, well, if you cut it off, it's just going to go
Just go
somewhere
somewhere
else.
else.
I said, well, never mind. Let's keep my toe.
Let's
I
keep-
need I need 10 of them. Let's
Could you
figure out where we're
imagine?
going.
Feel off balance without a big toe.
Yeah, but it hurt so bad, I was willing to lop it off. Like, hey, take a pair of loppers to it and let's get this over with. Like, it's wild how bad it hurt. Because if you look and if you show it to somebody, they're like, well, it's just a little red.
Yeah. Yeah.
They look at it like, well,
Yeah,
it's just a little
I didn't
red.
know what it was. I was telling Si, something's wrong with my feet.
Yeah.
He was like, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like somebody with a toothache. Yeah. Yeah. You can't tell them.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's bad.
Tell
Yeah,
me,
that's
hey,
crazy.
look, that's like that guy on the boat when we went fishing in the island got seasick.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He was out.
Yeah, the
we was out
pilot's
there
down.
we was out there for 4 days.
And he was seasick?
And he was there with us.
seasick all the time.
No, y'all had to take me back.
No,
to land.
no. I'd have said, "Hey, kill me, shoot me right now."
Throw me
It
over.
was that bad.
Throw me in the ocean.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
These are miserable stories.
Hey, but look, everybody goes through. I mean, there's something like that for everybody. It's
The
crazy.
lunch lady in that Adam Sandler song had the gout. That's where I learned about it.
Oh,
I wear these brown orthopedic shoes because I got a bad case of the gout.
Yeah. You know. And you just can't say, "Well, I feel for you." No, you don't.
Shaka Khan.
No, it hurts.
Yeah. You don't feel for me.
Yeah, whenever, because me and Brittany had just, I don't know if we were married or just started dating or what, but she was like, your toe hurts that bad? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then one day, like, I remember it had happened and she stepped on it one day. Not unintentionally. And my
Were
wife,
you rude?
Yeah.
was I rude? I pushed her.
Yeah.
I
come
can
on.
see that.
Yeah.
I went back.
Get off of me.
I went back hands inside offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, back up, Jack.
Martin went into pass
Like-
protection.
Back up, Jack.
I can steer you
Yeah.
from here. Like,
You're protecting that toe.
and she apologized. I mean, she didn't, it obviously was unintentional. And she weighed 130 pounds soaking wet. So it wasn't like, but it's crazy how bad one little joint can can hurt. Of course, we are men, and we're kind of pansies in the grand scheme of things, but
true.
Amen.
it still hurts. That doesn't diminish the fact that it does hurt. But
Men make the worst patients.
I guarantee you we do.
I'm a pansy.
Oh,
Si,
I know.
you were the worst patient when we were in Houston.
I've been sitting here
hey.
trying to figure out if I could shove the end of that knife in my ear and get that fluid to drain out. That's driving me nuts right now.
The funny thing about Si being a patient, and he couldn't get out of the bed for how long was it? 24 hours?
No, I had to lay there for 4 days.
Oh, it was
3
probably
days,
2
3
days.
days, three-
Probably
no,
3
3
days.
days.
Anyway,
Third day.
here's the problem with
That ought to
Si.
be what you thrive at.
They brought in the little things for him to go to the restroom, and so he could, pee in these little urinals, whatever. What are they called?
Oh, yeah, the little jug.
Yeah.
They're
So
called
look,
tea jugs.
he's got about 6 of them lined up full, and I'm like, where is this coming from? And look, the nurses quit. They were just like,
Yeah.
tell your buddy there he can take.
Yeah, take care of it.
So that became my job. I said, Si, he said, I got to go again. I was like, no, you can't. He was like, and get me some more tea while you're up.
What's up? Hey,
He'll never
You
have
held-
the
you
gout.
held- the
hey,
jug?
refill the jug, boys.
You held the jug?
No, I didn't
No.
hold the jug.
Oh.
If it has to do with your kidneys messing
But
up,
I did have to go pour it out.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
Si
Ain't no
will
big
never
deal.
have the gout.
No.
No.
His kidneys work.
That's the last thing standing is his
High
kidneys.
functioning.
Boop, boop.
I'll tell you right now, New Orleans would never flood again if they made the pumps like that. It's unbelievable. But anyway, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Woo.
Hey, Phil,
Hey, Martin.
you got your bill from your last unexpected medical visit where you had the gas
What's that?
yet?
What? Yes, I did. Don't
Did
want
you?
to talk about it. I thought we weren't going to.
He had the double GG, boys.
Uh-oh.
My son walked in and then he was like, Dad, take me to the ER. And
Which one?
Bryson.
Oh.
And 2 of his fingers was about to fall off. I don't want to say that. But we had to go to the ER.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
That's an unexpected medical bill.
very
Yeah.
unexpected.
And didn't know. I mean, you didn't have time to think about how can we pay for this or how are we going to
Yeah.
pay for it? You just got to go and then figure it out later.
Figure
But
it out. Hey,
Those things come up. And I mean, you just have to go and take care of the needs.
them emergency room bills, whether the emergency room was warranted or not, do stack up.
They pile up.
they,
boys.
and when you're in a bind, the last thing you want to worry about is how you're going to have to
Is
pay
how you
for it,
gonna
right?
pay
That's right.
That's
Don't
right.
worry about it.
So look, if you need some help with paying for it or a little peace of mind, our friends over at Samaritan Ministries can help. Samaritan Ministries is a community of Christians paying each other's medical bills. This is not insurance. It's assurance that you're part of a healthcare sharing community where members care for one another spiritually and financially when a medical need arises. Simple. Here's how it works. You can join anytime. Your medical bills are sent to Samaritan Ministries, and they notify fellow members to pray for you and send money directly to you for your shareable bills. Your medical bills get paid. You'll find comfort and prayers and encouragement from fellow members. And when another member has a need, you'll do the same for them. This isn't a faceless company. It's an opportunity for ministry. What we love is that when a medical need comes up, you don't have to give second thought to whether the hospital or doctor's in network. Samaritan Ministries has no network restrictions, so you have total freedom to choose the best care for you. Doesn't matter, whatever doctor or hospital treatment works best for you and your family, choose it. Members also get access to exclusive health resources to help keep medical costs low. Samaritan Ministries is a biblical solution to healthcare where we can bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. And it's affordable because they're focused on ministry, not profit. You can join 80,000 Christian households across the nation sharing $30 million in medical needs every month. Become part of this community today at SamaritanMinistries.org/duck. That's SamaritanMinistries.org/duck. Join today.
That's right.
Si, what was this? You went on a show with who is the Chad?
Chad.
Yeah, it's Stone's friend. You were on his show, and they were talking about they killed something and ate it right there in front of y'all.
Ugh. Raw?
Robo show, Chad.
Oh, Robo Show.
Yeah.
They
What do you-
shot a buffalo.
I want to know what happened here.
Hey, no. Look, one of the guys, okay, this is his type of people being there. That's just who they are.
Do you know who we're talking about, Martin?
Hey, he shot a big buffalo, okay, bison. You know, got him in. They did just what the Indians did on Dances with Wolves.
You see it, Johnny D?
You know,
Chad Robo
got
Show?
the liver out and, hey, just handed each other and one of them just took, I mean, a big bite.
Of raw liver?
Oh, yeah. Well, Robichaud looked like a squirrel. It went up there and just went beep, beep. Yeah.
They took a bite of raw
Oh yeah,
buffalo
hey,
liver.
right? I mean, warm and still pumping. Oh yeah, yeah,
Now look, I like a chicken liver, but he's fried.
yeah.
What's wrong with the thigh?
Well, he's fine too, but man, chicken livers is good. Now don't sleep on them.
But you got to
No,
cook
they're
them.
not.
They
You
are
gotta
good.
cook them.
No, it doesn't matter that they're good. They're not as good as every other part of the chicken.
No, I agree, but there's a couple places in
I like
town.
to eat
I will
fried
stop.
liver.
I will stop there and get
Oh, yeah.
an order of fried chicken liver.
Oh yeah, they're good.
If it's safe to eat.
They're good.
Yeah.
Crunchy and got a good flavor to them.
I'm against everything that we're talking about.
Really?
No.
So you're not a gizzard man.
No, I just want to know what happened.
Because
I saw that
I-
video.
all
No,
these
he
rest-
just ate a bite of it. You know.
So he decided to do like a lot of them do, like some people connect with the animal and just
Oh yeah.
See, no, I'm gonna run that by a fire first. We
No,
can
no,
we
I-
can
I-
connect.
If I'm going to connect with the animal,
No,
I'm just
I'm
going to look at
connect
it on
with
the
him.
wall of
Okay,
my
I'm
living
going to
room.
connect with it with a back strap.
Yeah.
Got about a 1/4 inch thick and fried.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets to the house.
Yeah.
After I get him cut up.
Now heart is actually really good
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Deer heart. Yeah, it's
What are we
fantastic.
doing? No, it's not.
It really is.
You just
Yeah,
called
no.
it fantastic.
It really is.
Reese's peanut
Oh,
butter
no.
cups are fantastic.
Here's the thing about the gizzards.
What are we doing?
No. Look, you chop the gizzards up after you clean it and cook it properly.
Yeah, get silver skin
Okay,
off
and
of
then put it in with the gravy. Okay, to put on your rice.
it. Yeah, or make dirty rice.
Or make
Like
it
when
right.
you're making dirty rice, that's part of the meat. Is,
Si was
That's it.
cooking
It's
squirrels
gizzards.
the other day. I went to his house, and all I could see is little heads bobbling up and down. I said, "Si," he
you're
kept
right.
he kept hitting them with that spoon. He said, "I'm gonna eat them brains."
oh, they were bubbling in the
That's
gravy.
disgusting, Si. Don't lie.
That's a lie. he's telling her. I don't. Hey, first thing I do when I kill a squirrel, I shoot him in the head anyway with 22.
Cut his head off.
He cut his head off.
Yeah.
I only eat the legs, the back. That's it.
See, that's what part of all animals we should eat.
Yeah.
And it was good.
That's what I don't get. We're talking about
Let me-
chicken hearts and deer hearts. That, like, I understand if
Buddy.
if hard times come our way, we can do
No,
that.
no, hey, here's
If you
something
was raised with my grandma, you clean that squirrel all the way to his nose, buddy.
Oh yeah. Well, no.
I'm
'cause,
talking
hey,
about.
Oh yeah. No. Because look. Okay, but hey, a lot of people. When he said about the heads bobbing
No,
up,
that's true.
that was That was somebody he knows that done that. Okay.
It's probably your brother.
No. Because
No, Kay's the brain eater.
No, Kay's the brain eater.
Yeah.
Okay. She's always mad at me because I shoot a squirrel in the head. She
Amen.
said,
Mama
"Work the
used to-
head."
Mama
I said,
used to-
Ain't no head. I blew it off.
Mama used to, whatever we'd put up, squirrels, like if we killed too many, she's going to freeze some.
Yeah.
If they were old, she left the eyeballs in them.
Yeah.
And if they were young, she popped them out. That way, when she knew when she went to the
Oh, no.
freezer,
Young,
these are for frying,
Yep.
and these are for like dumplings. And
squirrel and dumplings.
I said, Mama, why don't you just write on the bag, young and old?
Yeah.
Like
We got Sharpies
yeah,
now.
why we gotta? But she wasn't sacrificing them heads.
Well, no. Hey.
That head was gonna be in everything.
Oh yeah.
I guess
Like-
the weirdest thing my family did was like fight over fish tails.
Oh, we ate them too now.
Because we going to eat them.
Oh.
But I mean, everything else is just a better solution.
Yeah, well, hey, that's just a difference in times of
Well,
how they grew up and
a
like
lot of
that.
people. Hey, it's different thing because
Yeah.
I know people that actually freeze their brim
whole.
whole,
Yeah,
guts and all.
Really?
They just throw them in the freezer, and then when they get ready to cook them, then they clean them and fry them.
yeah, they'll scale them and
That ain't for me.
no, go ahead and get them guts out of there.
Yeah, I got mine's got to be clean and put in.
Freezing their brim alive?
But Si,
Well,
will
no,
you
no,
eat?
yeah, just
Si, will you eat the frozen fish?
I would rather have it fresh.
Yeah.
I
don't.
can
I
tell.
normally don't keep them. Okay, I used to, but
Why is it that the
Now-
Robertsons they don't
Well,
like
yeah,
to eat any
it's
kind of
better.
frozen fish?
it's better if it's just caught and clean.
We're fish snobs.
The best thing.
I'm not a Robertson.
Are you that way too?
I'm a fish snob.
Well, no, because hey,
Well, your
I
dad
would
owns
rather,
a tackle store.
Look, I would rather.
I've been a fish snob since before that.
Like,
I would rather have we build a fire before we go fishing. Okay, have the pans and all the ingredients. Go catch the fish. As soon as you get back, just fillet them up, and then next thing
see,
you
I'm
know.
different.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like them
Yeah,
sit on
That
ice
sounds
overnight.
good.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Like I like them to take an ice bath,
yeah.
and then let's go eat him. Like I don't.
There's something about just doing it on the lake. then
Yeah.
hey, fine.
Well, generally because you're real hungry too.
Well, that's true.
Because you've been out there all day, and,
But
you,
like-
and you ran out of Viennas a
Yeah.
long
Oh,
time
yeah.
ago.
But like catfish from a grocery store.
No,
No,
gar. No, you ain't gonna catch me
No.
buying no fish.
No.
So that billfish we caught in Hawaii, we caught it that day. We ate it that night, and
Yeah.
it was delicious.
Oh yeah, he
Spear.
good.
It was a spearfish.
Spearfish, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the marlin family,
Yeah,
but it's just smaller.
there you
No,
go.
but he was pretty, and they said it was good. I didn't eat it.
I
He
ate it.
leave
It
the
was
eyes
good.
in him.
No.
No, they took one eye out.
Well, there's them boys or whatever that do that with like swordfish. Whenever you catch one and kill it, they like drink the stuff out of the eyeball or
Why are
something.
people weird?
Hey,
Oh, that's terrible.
It's 2020.
That's what
all
gives you
about-
gout.
It's about
Yeah.
No.
who's the man.
That's leftover food.
Yeah.
I'm a
That's
boy.
why I always say, I tell them, hey, I'm a youngster.
I like back straps.
Yeah,
I
I'm a
like
youngster.
thighs. I like legs.
Yeah.
Captain D's.
Captain D's ain't bad. I'm gonna be honest, with everybody.
Hey, he eats it, Captain D.
Farm raised frozen catfish, gar. Captain D's. It's a great little seafood place.
Wild caught Alaskan whitefish.
Yeah, whatever that is, I don't know what it is, but it's not that bad.
Oh, that's like what, the halibut?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't
say-
eating that.
They say the halibut,
Cheeks.
the cheeks.
I ate 'em
of
in
a
Alaska with
of a
Alan.
Halibuts.
Awesome.
Cheek
There you
meat.
go.
I could go a long
Yeah.
thing about fish.
Oh, here
No.
we
You
go.
know whose fish not quite that bad? Arby's.
Arby's.
Kind of weird. My
They
kid
have the
wanted
meat.
it.
Really?
He said it was
We've
good.
Hey,
got
all I know
the
about Arby's
meats.
is we got
I'm
the
ashamed
meat,
of it,
boy.
but I'm being honest.
Hey, well, hey.
You ate Arby's fish?
Well, I did not.
Oh.
My son had some, and he was like, "This is awesome." And I was like, "You're really doing damage to the family name, son. Let me try it."
I'm sorry,
And
let
I
me
was
try
like,
It ain't bad. Okay. it ain't
Arby's?
bad. Yeah, it ain't bad.
"I don't know what you got here.
Well, hey, anybody that's got we got the meat, hey, they got to be
You've got
good.
the
you better
meat.
have decent fish."
That's right. Hey,
It was weird.
There you go.
I'm not too prideful to say it, but no, there are things I don't like. But I'm a fish snob who likes Captain D's and Arby's. We should take a break.
Yeah, let's do that.
hey, all right,
We'll be
take a
back
break.
right after this. Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
I took a bath this morning.
Did you?
And I woke up this morning. I took my head off my pillow. Then I went and got in my bath, and then I got out of my bath and got a my pillow towel and dried off fantastically.
So it dries you.
Oh yeah,
See, that's the point. You know, that's what a lot of towel people miss.
yeah.
The purpose of a towel is to dry you.
Yeah.
But Mike Lindell figured it out
Yep.
with the My Pillow towels because Mike Lindell likes to solve everyday problems.
Yeah, and
right.
some people like taking a bath and getting a good soak in the morning, like me, and they need a good towel.
There you go.
What I do once I take my bath and get out and put my towel on,
And you put your microphone to your mouth.
and I put my microphone in my mouth.
My pillow
Look,
towel.
Hey, then I sit around in my towel.
Do you?
Oh,
Hold on now.
I'm serious
I haven't tried
because
them.
it's so soft.
That's why I've always
It's
been
like
nervous ringing your
I
doorbell.
need to get
He
my
can't
wife.
get out of it.
No, I need to get my wife to make me my robe. out of
My pillow robe.
Yeah, my pillow robe.
If they come
Hey,
out with
Mike,
that, we
Mike, make me a pillow robe.
Out of the towel.
robe.
out of the towels.
There you
Right.
go.
Yeah. Hey,
But look,
that's
hey,
the next thing coming up, boys.
the cool thing is the
hope.
6-piece My Pillow towel sets have 100% long staple Shapur cotton. It is a combed ring spun cotton that makes towels softer and more absorbent than ever. Towels that actually dry you what they're intended to do. These towels will not easily peel or tear even after repeated washing and drying. They also come in a variety of colors. And right now you can receive a 6-piece set for only $29.98 with promo code DUCK. Mm-hmm. And they've got a 10-year warranty.
Wow.
That's pretty good savings.
Are you kidding me?
yeah.
What
That's
is
a
that?
good
30
warranty.
bucks.
Do the math. What is that? 6 into 30? 5? $5 a towel?
Yeah.
And hey, these are big, thick, fluffy ones.
With a
Takes the
10-year
water away.
warranty.
With a 10-year warranty, buddy.
There you go. Look,
Hey.
just go to mypillow.com right now and click on the radio podcast specials for your chance at the 6-piece My Pillow towel set.
They didn't ask us to do this, Martin, but I went to mypillow.com while you were reading this.
Yeah.
They do have men's heavyweight bathrobes.
There you go.
It's got to be
Of course
fantastic.
they do.
And you know it's
Hey.
fantastic.
Hey, I knew Mike already had
That's
it.
right.
You know it's
I
fantastic
knew it.
because so are the slippers, so are the pillows, so are the sheets, you name it. They're all great. And so if you want to receive this offer, all you have to do to receive this amazing offer of a 6-piece set of My Pillow towels for only $29.98, just go to mypillow.com/duck
Duck.
and
Duck.
enter promo code
Duck!
Go to mypillow.com /
Duck!
and enter promo code
Duck!
or call 800-969-3137 to get your MyPillow towels today. That's mypillow.com /
Duck!
and use promo code
Duck!
or call 800-969-3137. And whatever you've got to say now, do it.
Hey, look, I've got a robe. I've got a wraparound. Hey, back on the ball, boys.
Brittany will smash a fillet of fish like it ain't nobody's business. With like extra tartar.
I mean, look at me. I'll eat anything.
You know who else does that? My mom.
Blech.
My mom love a filet o fish.
Blech.
That's nasty. But I'll say this: what we had a fish fry one time, and they bought it fresh. You don't have to record this.
No, but we may want to use it. Keep going.
Okay, but we bought it from Supermarket. It was fresh, never frozen, farm raised catfish, and there's a huge difference in that. But it still wasn't great.
Did it say fresh, never frozen?
Oh, the only farm raised catfish I'm going to eat is a Catfish Charlie.
Because it's real
That is
good,
good.
real fresh.
Well, because they figured it out. They take it and cut it in half and then fry it.
And then they cut that one in half again.
Yeah, and it's like a fish chip.
Oh, it's so
And
good.
it's good. They get rid of all the mud and the funk taste to it. Like,
And they got the best cheese sticks in the whole
So, have
wide
you ever
world.
eaten a mud cat?
No.
Never.
like a pollywog?
Nope. I've
Yeah,
caught them.
like a-
I've had fun catching them.
Because I heard you could cut them and bleed them, and they
No.
wouldn't taste so
No.
bad.
Why don't you just throw him back and catch something better?
Hey,
See?
hey, you
There's
just,
plenty of fish.
I mean, you catch one in mud cat, throw it back, and then catch you a channel cat. Okay, and then you eat
Yeah.
the channel.
Or put a hook through him and see what eats him.
That's right. Or see what eats him.
Like,
Best eating is op.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, flathead's good.
Yeah.
You know it's real good?
Belly meat.
What?
If you take that op, and my dad will get them, and then he'll cut them into tiny, tiny pieces and make
Nuggets?
nuggets.
Oh, yeah.
Fish nuggets. Yeah.
Oh, fish nuggets.
That's the way Phil does the
Yeah.
belly meat. He cuts them in little
Yeah.
strips. Like,
Yeah.
and if you know which ones are the fillets
Oh,
that he
no.
cut in strips, and then you gotta the powers in the choosing. Like
Hey,
you just look,
hey.
and you're like, oh yeah, that's that belly right there. Let me get
right.
it. But Phil always got it hidden.
It
It ain't ever on top.
it curls like a pig's tail.
Yeah.
That's how thin he cuts it.
That's
You
so
look for the
good.
little curly cues.
Side
Yeah.
nose.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
Oh no! Hey, look at.
Oh,
He hides them. Phil hides them.
Oh, he does. Yeah. When I
Yeah.
started working down there and
Yeah.
we'd have fish day, I was like, man, I don't get what this flathead catfish all about. I mean, he's all right, but he ain't great.
Yeah.
And then I got to see him where Phil was digging from that
Right.
pile.
Yeah. So where's he getting?
So then I started digging where Phil was digging. I
Yeah.
said, I get it
I
now.
understand.
That's a
I
family
get it
trait.
now.
I understand.
Okay.
Family trait.
Pile it up with distractions,
If
and you got a little side pot over here. Like, okay.
See, that was like deer meat. They always wondered why, when I cut it up, why it was better. I don't cut it thick.
No, so I cut it
Mine
where you can
is
read the newspaper.
Hey,
too.
mine is like a 1/4 inch thick,
If that.
if that.
And you clean yours up a little bit better
Oh no!
than most
Hey,
people.
plus I cut all the sinew, all that junk. When you eat what I clean, it's deer meat. It ain't no sinew. It ain't none of that. We got to think about it. The Indians made the bowstring out of sinew.
Yeah, it's tough.
and we eating it.
Hey, and we're eating it, and that's why you're sitting there going,
Cowboy bubble
"Good
gum.
grief, this stuff is chewy."
Boy, ain't that.
Hey, well, cut it off, dummy.
Yeah, that
Cut that out, throw it away.
silver skin stick with you for
Yeah.
a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You chew on that from here to Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and it's Monday morning.
Yeah.
You got 6 more days of this.
Monday morning around this joint.
Got 6 more. But Willie's just like Phil. Willie
Yeah.
will cook for 100 people. And you just, if you're ever at that party, you watch him.
Go last.
You wait till he's eating.
Go last.
Because all of a sudden,
Watch what pot he goes in.
no,
That's what you go in.
because that pot ain't out yet.
I got a story.
Everybody else is going through the line. Everybody's like, oh man, this is good. And there's like these appetizers that are just filling people up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Willie's like, it's time for me to eat. And just something comes out of nowhere. And you're like, oh, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, but I'm
what
full.
you got there, son?
So you just wait on Willie.
So I was with Willie at a big fish cooking they had down at Phil's, okay? And Willie got a bad piece of catfish, and he was like, He took it back and put it in the pile and sat there and said, let's see who eats it.
He would.
He's a turd.
Hey, we saw somebody eat it.
He's
was
such
it?
a turd.
Steve Higgs.
He's such a turd.
Hey, ask him about.
He's a
If
prank.
you've never done it, you need to go to a pizza buffet with Willie and watch him just skin every pizza in there. He gets
Willie's
like,
the worst.
He'll get a whole pizza and he'll just take his hand and grab the toppings and just, that's all he eats. Throws the bread away. He's such a turd,
You
man.
leave the
That's
pizza
funny.
buffet and there's just mounds of bread with just a little bit of sauce on top because he's just scraped them all off. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just scalped every piece of pizza.
He takes a fork and goes just like that. Oh, that's all he eats.
He's like,
He
that's the
throws
good part. I don't want to fill up on bread.
Yeah. And he's the king of making 3 loaves of bread when he cooks so everybody else will fill up and he's got leftovers.
Oh,
It's-
yeah. He's got it down to a science.
He's a
of
turd.
He
selfishness
thought it
is
through.
Yeah.
the word I would use.
He is a turd.
I always like watching him cook. He
Willie?
starts out with a small pot. It's bigger. It's bigger.
Yeah, every one is the
Bang.
next size up.
I know. Then by the time he finally gets it and it's ready to eat, you go, it reminds me of the Army mess hall. Then you got a 36-quart boiler full. So, all right, boys, yeah, it's here. It's
And
here.
he's eating out of the one that he
Oh, yeah.
started with over there on
Oh,
the
yeah,
side.
the little bitty one.
Yeah.
And watching y'all eat the rest.
And putting dirty catfish back.
Oh, that guy. What a life.
True story.
Hey, I did, since we had recorded so many lately, I asked some questions on my Instagram.
I was wondering what you're looking at over there.
Yeah, I was trying to see. This one is kind of, we were talking about food, obviously, and it says, what Cody wants to know our favorite pizza crust.
What does that mean?
Hand tossed, deep dish, thin.
It depends on where you go.
Okay.
There's well, pizza is a science. my
Si, what do you like? You like the thin pizza, don't you?
Well, no.
the brick.
Hey, I wish it was in Germany. Okay.
Roll them up, baby.
No. Look, I would roll them up just like a hot dog. 12-inch pizza, pepperoni. And I'd order 3 of them.
What?
No, I'm serious. I'd order 3 of them and roll them up like a hot dog and eat all 3 of them.
There you go.
I
That
say
does sound amazing.
This was not.
I don't eat a lot of pizza, but I would say the thick crust.
I don't like that crust.
No.
Somewhere in the middle.
It depends.
I don't
If
like
you'd ever
crunchy
ate
thin
one of them
much either,
pizzas in
so.
Germany, you'd have never ate another thick crust pizza.
Have you ever had a Detroit style pizza?
Which one is that? Is that the one with the sauce on the top
Yeah,
and everything else underneath?
it's like a cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, we
Hey.
put the sauce on it. But
Hey.
me and Allison make a Detroit style pizza.
Well, yeah, y'all make it out yourself. I done seen what y'all making over there.
Yeah.
That ain't fair. You still ain't brought
Yeah, that's
none up
probably
here.
better.
Hey, this was a guy that he should have been cooking cornbread, and he made it a pizza crust, and it's about that thick.
Oh yeah,
Detroit.
that's the Detroit. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But if I'm like if I'm like
That's when you pull a Willie. You just take your fork and scrape all the good stuff off and throw the bread away.
nah, that ain't true. That's
Leave it
people
for
that don't know how to
somebody
make bread.
That's right. Hey,
And see who eats it.
Your pizza's here and there, and all in.
But
no topping.
if I'm in a bind and I'm having to order from Domino's or Pizza Hut or somewhere like that, you get that thin crust with pepperoni and jalapenos.
Domino's, I like that Brooklyn style.
Brooklyn style good too.
Yeah, that's the one I like. From
I was
Domino's.
going to say I like to go to Willie's house when he does pizza.
Yeah, he's
And
good.
he
at it.
makes his own crust.
Si,
It ain't bad.
here's another one before we take a break. Si, who you got in the World Series?
Huh?
It's the Rangers and the Diamondbacks. Who you got?
I'm an Astros fan, but I
Hey.
keep that to myself.
Thank
I gotta
you.
go with Texas, boy.
That's right. Si, the Rangers. Me too.
There you go. And Ben actually said, "Please say Rangers, Uncle Si." So,
I'll go
there you
No, no.
as an Astros fan.
Look, hey, if between Rangers,
And Diamondback.
gun-toting Cowboys, or Diamondback Snakes, I'm taking the Rangers because hey, we're gonna blow the snake's head off.
go. And you know why? Because Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
That's right.
There you go. All right. Well, let's take
That's
a
it.
break. We'll be back right after this.
Are we in the email box?
Yeah, we're in the inbox. I was
All
still just
right.
reading through some of the questions
Send
I
it
asked.
to
I'll save these though in case we
Facebook-
run into slow times too. just for
Facebook
funsies.
comments, YouTube comments. I read the emails. hello@duckcallroom.com. Send us stuff to talk about. We always do a fan section, but I do have a fan that emailed in his first bow deer. He did it.
You got it in first year.
That's
Wow.
your brother-in-law.
Oh, look at the camo.
That's Drew.
Look at that. Look at that little cute deer.
What'd he do? Scare him to death?
A little.
There ain't a hole in him.
little 5 point.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to bring this here to the experts because our family's full of fishing stuff and clearly we kill huge deer. Where's the hole, Martin?
The only evidence of blood I see is out his nose and his ear. So did he hit him with a
his
truck?
Ear.
No, he shot him.
I mean, he hit
It's
him
his
with
first bow deer. I just don't know.
because I don't even see an arrow. He ain't even got a. No, Drew hit that with his truck.
No, he didn't hit it with his truck.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
what did he do? Hit it with a half-ounce rattle trap? Like I don't.
I'd swear.
He caught it. He caught it on his
Mike,
fishing rod.
It looked like
Reeled
he
him in.
Snuck up behind him with a hammer and hit him behind the ear.
Yeah, the ear hole.
Ear hole.
Shot him in the ear
curious.
hole, boys.
Or he could have been standing away from him, okay, and he shot him up the a-hole.
What? Oh, the old Texas heart shot.
That's right. Texas hard shot. The hard way.
I remember. Look, here's what I remember.
The hard way.
I remember one time hunting duck up with Phil, and these ducks come in from behind us and just kind of swooped us. We stood up, boom, 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 boom. Phil looked. He said, "Sometimes there's only one way to get to the head." He said, "That's right up his rear end."
That's right.
And
see, I just don't see a hole in this deer. And there's an arrow. It's weird.
maybe it's in the other side and it's stuck in his shoulder or off. I don't know.
We're going to
Go
need
all
some
the
more
way through.
pictures.
He just never told me, so I
Hey,
said,
dude,
well,
go all the
I'm
way
going to
through.
put this for the world to see. Also, Tessa emails in, and I'm almost positive I've read this email before, but Beth told me I haven't
Okay.
because she's emailed this before, and I meant to read it.
What?
So she had a cat. The cat had a kitten. It was a boy. They love Uncle Si. So what do you name a cat if you love Uncle Si?
Sigh.
Silas.
Sweet pea.
No, it's a boy.
That don't matter.
Sweet
is-
pea's a boy.
Sweet pea's a boy.
That's weird. Cats are weird. So look, they had Silas. They thought probably best for Silas is not to reproduce. We're going to go get him neutered. They brought him out after the neuter and said, hey, the spay went great. They said, spay? It's a boy. And they're like, nope, Silas is a girl. So apparently they're not very good at telling the difference between boy and girl cats. But their question is this. Do we keep the cat's name as Silas, or do we since it's a girl, or do we rename it?
No, name it Paula.
Rename it Christine.
No, I want to name
name
it
it
Sis.
Paula? Who's Paula?
Godwin?
Godwin.
Hey, Silas and Paul.
Oh. There you go.
Hey, Silas and Paul, boys. Hey, Paula.
No.
I like Christine.
Chris.
I would just name it.
If you was married
Chris.
to her, if you was married to her, you wouldn't like her.
I vote keep it Silas.
I'm just going to say stay with Si. I got you one, Johnny D. Any gift suggestions? This comes from Lauren. Any gift suggestions for twin 17-year-old boys who are obsessed with fishing? What's the big thing for kids fishing right now? 17-year-old boys. We got a lot of high school fishing around here, so I know they shop with y'all.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, I can tell you what to get them.
Uh-oh.
I just really
Hey,
want to hear this.
Garcia Mitchell combo.
Garcia.
Rod and reel.
Who is
The best one made.
I don't think Si has realized that
A
Abu
410.
Garcia and Mitchell have split now,
Right.
and they're
If you get in your DeLorean, ma'am, and go back to about 1976, you can find what size talking.
That's right. 410.
I would
Garcia
just go
Mitchell.
with the new stuff.
They back up what they sell.
Martin's got a little Crush City coming out for Christmas.
we do have that. Yeah.
That's on its way.
You want to try out some new soft plastics?
I like new stuff. Fishermen are the weirdest human beings on earth because they all want what's new. And you know how everybody's on the mission to be different in the world? Like you want to stand out, right? Like look at Phillip's character on Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
He was on a mission to stand out. But fishermen are the exact opposite. They want to know what that guy's doing, and they want to do the same thing because they don't want to be left out.
Yeah.
So you just find what's popular, and they'll be excited about it.
There you go.
It is weird.
Yeah. I would agree with that. They
Fishermen are weird.
somebody wants to know, Si, what was the first thing you bought with TV money?
He didn't have to buy anything.
The weird thing is they started giving him everything.
They gave him a house. Willie bought him a fence.
Gift.
Yeah, he did slick Willie.
He
on
got
that one.
trucks.
Gift.
Yeah.
What did you buy?
Gift.
Happiness.
That's, no, hey.
He can't think of nothing.
Hey,
Ice cream.
I really don't know what I bought with the money.
What about guns? No.
Gifts.
No, they gave me them.
Yeah. That's why.
Once you finally have money, you don't
Yeah.
got to pay for stuff.
I know.
That's
when I
weird.
was broke and needed some help, nobody would
The
give me
first
help
thing I
anyway.
did was put a down payment on mine and Brittany's house. That was and I was able to do that without having to take any money out of the bank. Like I was able to pay 20-something% down, just boop, right there. So
Oh, I know what I did
and I
with the
paid off
money.
my truck.
I know what I did with the money.
What?
I gave that redhead of mine a big diamond ring.
There you
Oh,
go.
he did.
You did buy that. Yeah.
Cause hey,
I witnessed that.
that's right. Because hey, I felt so bad about putting a cigar band when I married the woman.
And she said, "That is not correct, Si."
Yeah.
Right.
Incorrect. So, Phil, what'd you do with your Duck Dynasty money?
I hadn't got it yet.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even know y'all were getting paid.
Yeah, he's still waiting for it.
I went to Captain D's and spent all mine right then on a 99-cent mozzarella stick.
You should have invited me.
Mozzarella.
Hey, in
boy.
case you're wondering, it takes 2 episodes to get paid, everybody.
Woo. Boy. Hey, it took me inside everybody else about 30 before we ever saw a paycheck out of it.
That's true.
Oh, man.
Oh,
But there's somebody asking if we watch the new wrestling. No, I don't think
new
so.
wrestling.
Let me tell you something, brother. We watch it. We're ready. I'll put you in the ground.
There you go.
Oh, I didn't.
That was impressive,
this,
Phil.
But PBS must be having a special on the Native American right
Oh boy,
Mm.
Aaron,
Okay,
she's
because it's
concrete.
been on for about 3 days.
Well, we're
And
running
hey,
out of time.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we
I
better
know.
save that for
Hey,
the next
I
one.
Stay
know,
tuned
but
for
hey,
next
look,
episode, Win.
We owe the Native Americans a lot. Is what I'm finding out watching the show.
Well,
well,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. What shape is the sky?
What shape is what?
That's a question. What shape is the sky?
Look at Si.
I don't like that.
That
and I would
would
like to
be-
end this episode so I
No,
can
no.
contemplate.
Hey, I got the answer. I got the answer.
Oh, here
Go
we
ahead.
The shape is round.
No,
Yes, it is.
no, we're around.
No, the shape is round. The sky is round.
Incorrect.
It's around you everywhere you go, son.
Around.
Ah, ha, ha, ha!
go. Hit him
him.
again, Si.
Got him.
The same person also asked who
Hey.
knew what time it was when they made the first clock.
Does anybody really know
Hey,
what
I'll tell you
time
that.
it
So that
is?
too. Look on his shirt.
There you go.
We're telling time by him. So, baby, hey, if anything's got to do with time,
His shirt says Jesus.
go to Jesus.
There
it
you go. All right, send us out of here, Johnny. dude.
Tell us the
17
Jesus story.
Huh?
Tell us
Acts
the Jesus story.
17:27. God did this so they would seek him and perhaps reach out for him and find him, though he is not far from any of us. Seek God in everything you do, people. He's right there waiting on you.
Amen.
Amen.
See y'all
and
next time.
amen.
You can't go where he hasn't been.